Today, we will talk to each other about seeing my aunt in a dream. We will talk about the most important interpretations related to it. We will also know an explanation for whether, after seeing her, this general was alive or deceased. We will also know when my nation's vision is praiseworthy and when it is not. First, my aunt in general's vision, is one of the visions that lead to security, reassurance, and comfort. As for seeing my aunt become sick, unfortunately, it is one of the symbols that is somewhat undesirable and may indicate a crisis, sadness, or a health crisis. Seeing my aunt in a decent appearance, even if this vision is seen by an unmarried person, is one of the symbols that heralds marriage. Whether he is a man or a woman, my aunt is one of the symbols that heralds, and when we see it coming in an appropriate manner, it is one of the symbols that heralds procreation and puberty. Also, talking to my aunt and seeing that she gives us something, whether it is something we use or even if it is food, are all symbols that herald the fulfillment of wishes. Talking to my aunt, a pregnant woman, is also wonderful, as it indicates safety for her and the good health of her baby. Also, general visions for divorced women give her the good news of the beginning of a new life, and this life will be better than before. Also, when a divorced woman sees that she is eating with her aunt, this is the fulfillment of a wish or the fulfillment of something she wanted. Unfortunately, seeing my aunt come across as a little sad or worried indicates that the person is going through a period of sadness, worry, or facing a major problem. And vice versa, when we see that an aunt is coming, smiling, it is also one of the visions that indicates the occurrence of happy things for the dreamer. It is also good news for joyful occasions. Also, when a pregnant woman sees that her aunt is coming, she smiles, and happy. This is one of the symbols that heralds the birth of the child she wishes for. If a boy is born, if you wish for a girl, you will have a girl. Also, the aunt who comes smiling and comes happy in general is also one of the visions that indicate the fulfillment of wishes, the fulfillment of desires, or the fulfillment of something that the dreamer has been waiting for a while. The death of an aunt occurs in a dream, but it appears that there has been no burial and there are no injuries or screams, so sometimes it indicates reassurance or tranquility. There will also be a lot of good for the public. As for the death of the general, she was carried on a coffin. There is also an improvement in living conditions and a revival in the state of opinion in general. A public funeral without sounds and without screams is a joy and happiness that will return to the public. As for seeing the deceased aunt, when we see that she is coming with a decent appearance and good shape, it is also good news of livelihood and abundant sustenance that the dreamer will obtain, especially when we see that she is coming, even though she is alive and not dead. Also, when we see that the deceased aunt is giving us gifts, this is also the fulfillment of a wish, and the dreamer gets something he was wishing for and something he was seeking. When we see the deceased aunt coming with a decent appearance and also smiling or happy, this is good news for the person that joy and happiness will come, and also on happy occasions. I see my aunt coming with a decent appearance for someone who is worried or in distress. It will be good news for him that his worries will go away and he will be freed from this distress. Seeing a dead aunt smiling indicates stability. It also gives him peace of mind and psychological comfort in general. Seeing the dead aunt also when we see that she is coming wearing white or green clothes, and the woman who saw this vision was a married woman, is good news for her of an imminent pregnancy. As for seeing the aunt come hungry and come asking for food, this means that the aunt needs charity and needs prayer. There are also some visions that indicate that the dreamer is going through a period in which there will be financial problems, which may be poverty or hardship, in the financial case. Also, when we see that the aunt is coming to eat and she is coming to eat very voraciously, this also, unfortunately, indicates failure or a loss that the dreamer may be exposed to. When a girl sees her aunt in a dream and sees that she is eating with her, this means marriage and an engagement soon. Also, when we see that she is coming with a good appearance, we accept the good news of a new life. There will be right decisions, and there will also be happiness and joy. The death of a commoner and seeing a girl screaming at her or voting is unfortunately one of the symbols that indicate a coming period in which there will be fatigue and misery. I hope you like the video.